Hello and welcome. We are just opening up today's webinar. Welcome to the session. Thank you for joining us here today. You'll see on your screen, you've reached the informational overview webinar on the upcoming program here at Columbia Business School Executive Education. This program is all about ESG investing online. We're going to learn all about this program here together today over the course of this viewing webinar. Firstly, we're going to learn all about the content of this program. What can you expect to learn? Who was the program designed for? And what are those core takeaways? So you're going to gain expert knowledge about this program, its curriculum, and what you can take away from it. The other thing you're going to learn here is how that learning is delivered. What is that experience like being a participant in the program? So you're going to learn what and you're going to learn how here together today as you explore enrolling in this upcoming program here at Columbia Business School Executive Education. So welcome again. Thank you for joining us here together. You've arrived in the right place, joining this global community of over 200,000 learners from across the world who are coming shoulder to upskill and to continue their lifelong learning journey. So let us know there in the question box if you have any questions at all, and we will make sure you get an answer. So thank you so much for being here. Again, let us know what's on your mind as we make our way through learning more about this program. So who do we have here with us today to tell us more about the program? We have our keynote subject matter expert, an industry leader here in this topic, and a program leader in the program here, Panos Alivazatos. He's a program leader, as mentioned, here at Emeritus and in this program, here to tell us all about it. Panos, would you like to jump in and greet everyone and say hello today?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Marie. Thanks for having me here. Good morning or good evening, good afternoon to everyone. I do not know where you are, wherever you are then. Thanks for joining us today. I'm sure we'll have the chance today within this hour to discuss further regarding this fantastic program, and I'm sure that you will find it very interesting.
I'm so happy to have you here. I know you have that expert knowledge about this program, and we can't wait to hear more from you about it. So thank you, Panos, for being here. I'm going to hand the spotlight right back over to Panos here in just a moment. But first, we want to help introduce you to the rest of the team. This program is based on relationships. You're going to be building a lot of those relationships throughout your time in the program. You're going to be learning from your peers. You're going to be learning from a robust teaching team, including industry experts, guest speakers, and program faculty at Columbia Business School. So a lot in store. We want to introduce you to the team here today. Firstly, at the helm of your curriculum is your program faculty, Shivram Rajgopal. He is the Keister and Burns Professor of Accounting and Auditing at Columbia Business School. So he has designed this program specifically here for all of you in this online context. And what he brings into the program is a wealth of knowledge, research, and practitioner background here. He has served as the Vice Dean of Research at Columbia Business School from 2017 to 2019. He's a leading expert in measuring how well managers serve as responsible stewards of their organization's resources. So in addition to this and to pioneering research on short-termism, Rajgopal's extensive body of work covers a wide range of contemporary issues in financial reporting, fiscal responsibility, and corporate governance. And of course, in today's socio-political climate and the economic climate that we're in today, there's never been a better time to be thinking about these cross sections, these interdisciplinary approaches to business education. And as you can see here, that's the wealth of expertise brought to you here by your program faculty. He's passionate about bringing academic theory with policy setting and corporate practice, so really bringing conceptual theories into a place of real world impact and doing that across the globe. He's a regular contributor to Forbes and the Harvard Business Review and is frequently cited in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, Bloomberg News, the Financial Times, Business Week, and The Economist. So again, a world leading expert here designing this program to benefit all of us from across the globe who are interested in topics and themes such as this one. He's advised asset management organizations, think tanks, advisory organizations, and professional and trade associations on a variety of different metrics from across the globe, all really towards driving transformational impact and really leaving a mark on the world. And that's what this program is designed to help you to do as well. Take these core concepts and bring them into a place of real world impact. He's also joined by guest experts, including Ankit Shah here, who's a managing director and global head of environmental, social, and governance and sustainability research at Jefferson's Group LLC. I'm here to reach down into these verticals as well and give us those expert insights as we seek to broaden and expand our knowledge here. So that is what you can expect out of this program. These are the expert voices behind the curriculum. Columbia Business School, as many of you know already, is one of the world's leading business schools. This is the community that you're joining here, so welcome. It's good to have you. We want to tell you more about this sort of broader ecosystem that you're joining here in this online context. Columbia Business School is one of the only top business schools that's situated proximally in the global business hub of New York City. And again, as you think about these business themes, these cross-disciplinary business themes, and really taking them into a place of real-world action, no better place to do that than the leading business school right there in the global business hub of New York City. So an exciting opportunity for you to join a robust group of alumni who make up more than 123 countries from across the globe. There have been 85 Nobel Prize winners, 5 founding fathers of the United States, 9 justices of the United States Supreme Court, 29 Academy Award winners, 4 US presidents, and many others. So you are certainly joining a group of students with superior knowledge and thought leadership that represent across disciplines, across geographies and industry backgrounds. So the business training that you're going to receive here at Columbia Business School is going to prepare you to meet the challenges of today and tomorrow. This program in particular here in ESG Investing Online is really designed for senior executives and other decision makers, mid-career managers and analysts who are looking to understand current sustainable investment landscape and incorporate sustainability factors into your organization's financial and investment decisions. We can't separate sustainability from its economic implications. And so really developing that strategic roadmap, if you're at that mid-career level and you're really driving units within your organization and you look to serve in finance or investment functions and play a key role in the financial matters of your organization, this program is going to give you those knowledge and insights in order to do just that, really build models, financial models and business models aimed around sustainability. So some of those representative roles are listed here for you if you'd like to take a look. But we know this slide in particular, this is why you're here. This is the crux of why you're here. Is this program right for me? So as we make our way through this session, we're going to be illuminating a lot of these core concepts and what you can expect here. But if you have any questions related to Program Fit, please do put them there in that question box. As I mentioned, we are joined by program advisors. They are experts in this course. They know all about the curriculum. They know all about the logistics, the dates and times, what you can expect, past participant testimonials. They have all of those details at the ready for you. So as we make our way through, if you'd like to reach out with any questions or get connected with an advisor, please do so in that question box there. So with that, I'm now going to hand us over here to our keynote subject matter expert who's here to tell us all about this program. Once again, we have our program leader here, Panos, who's taught this course, who knows it and is here to tell us all about what you can expect as a participant in the upcoming run. So thanks so much again to all of you for joining. I'm going to hand over that spotlight and I'll be back with you later in the session. Over to you, Panos. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you, Marie. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. So, for whom this program is and what are the program's actually key takeaways? So, over the course of the program, we will examine the origins of the stakeholder movement, which forms the basis of ESG investing. We will utilize ESG reporting frameworks appropriate for your industry. I know that maybe this is looks like a little bit vague, but yes, we will see for different industries how we can utilize the different ESG reporting frameworks, and there are a lot of them. We will also analyze ESG ratings and supplementary data to ensure sound investment decisions. We will explain how organizations are responding to climate risk. You may have noticed that sometimes when we say ESG and climate change, we mostly use interchangeably these two terms. It's not exactly this. So we will see all these details. We will use ESG data to inform stock picks, and first of all, this program is for ESG investing, and we will describe the future of the ESG investing and how we think it will evolve. Let me give you a very quick overview on every module. So this program is structured in 6 different modules, and it contains 3 real-life case studies. We will have the opportunity to see 3 real listed companies in the US stock exchange and review them. So the first module, we will just put there the foundations regarding what it is shareholder and what it is stakeholder capitalism. We will examine the origins of the stakeholder movement, which forms the basis of the discussion of the ESG investing as it is today. We will understand the history of the ESG investing, which is very crucial. We will discuss the ideologies of social responsibility, and we will identify ways how your organization can add value to itself and to society at large. This is, in a nutshell, the first module. The second module, we will get a little bit more deeper to the ESG information landscape, the definitions and how we can measure them. And we will choose an ESG reporting framework that is appropriate for your industry. And we will learn how the ESG ratings are calculated. In a nutshell, we will define the ESG criteria and identify the challenges regarding the measurement. We will gain an overview of the ESG reporting framework, and we will assess the pros and cons of the reporting frameworks. And believe me, there is a lot of things that we can discuss there. There are so many ESG reporting frameworks right now, and these confuse a lot of people. We will also explain how the ESG ratings are calculated to the extent that we can predict that and we can discuss it. And we will choose an appropriate framework for your industry. And on the third module, we will deep a little bit. We will do a deeper dive. So we'll analyze ESG ratings and supplementary data to ensure sound investment decisions. We will use the ESG ratings to make sound investment decisions. We will learn how we can do this. We will determine whether the extra fees for ESG mutual funds are worthwhile with respect to an organization's commitment to sustainability. And we will see an actual case in module 3, and we will discuss how we can perform this analysis. On the fourth module, we will talk about climate and net zero. We will identify the risks that are associated with climate change. We'll understand how the organizations are responding to these climate risks, and we will determine whether the climate risk is reflected in the asset pricing. We will perform due diligence in different green asset classes. So we will be in a position when we buy them to have all the information, or if you want to be able to dig in order to find all this information. We will evaluate the green bond pricing and the likely social outcomes. We will assess green investment outcomes. We will measure the climate risk, and we will assess whether net zero transition plans are credible. We will have in this module 4, it is split to two modules, to 2 weeks. It is module 4A and module 4B, and in both of them, we will have real life business cases, real life case studies. We will see, for example, how the companies are issuing the green bonds. We will see how they use the capital that they raise from these bonds. We will have the opportunity to discuss all this later. Then on module 5, we will discuss about how we will integrate ESG metrics into portfolio allocation. We'll analyze several claims made by both funds and organizations about their sustainability efforts and examine how the organization deal with these transition risks. And during this process, we will understand how pension and sovereign funds incorporate sustainability factors into their investment process. We will discuss for a couple of famous funds, sovereign wealth funds, that they run these processes. We'll analyze how ESG factors into the whole investment process. We will evaluate claims made by funds and organizations about their sustainability plans and ambitions, and we will measure the limitations that the carbon footprinting has. And also we will assess how funds deal with transition risk. This is a very interesting module because it is somehow technical in the sense that gives you all the information that you need in order to be able to recognize if an organization, the organization that you will invest, you will allocate capital, the capital of your investors, really measures the carbon footprinting and as it has to be. And we will do all of this, and this it will be on the module 6, which is the last module. And we will do all this by really digging into what they are doing, digging into all the 10K forms or annual reports that the companies release and issue, and we will go and see if they really walk the talk. And you will hear this expression during the course a lot of times. And lastly, we will delve into the future of the ESG investing and examine the 3 pillars of sustainable investing: intangibles, climate, and sustainability-based products. So we'll try to forecast the evolution of the sustainable investing over the next 5 to 10 years, and we'll discuss several sustainable investing opportunities. Quite sure you will really like this and enjoy this course through all these 7 different modules. If you bear in mind that module 4, it is a double module, but mostly I'm quite sure that you will enjoy the real life case studies. The real life case studies will be taught by Professor Atzgobal himself. So except the office hours that we'll have every week, in 3 weeks, within the 3 weeks, we will have a second webinar, a second hour that we will spend together, and we will have Professor Atzgobal and myself, and we will discuss about Tesla. So we will see how different organizations, they rate Tesla, how they do it. We will see literally how they calculate the ESG rating. We will also talk about the BP versus Chevron case. We will see how the companies, these 2 oil and gas organizations have promised to reach net zero carbon emissions, and if and how they did it. And we will see that you probably know that this organization vary widely in their motivations, preparedness, and strategy. So we will examine all this by comparing what they promised to do and what they really have done, and by just comparing their annual reports and what they have announced. And finally, in the Verizon Green Bond case, we will see and discuss how Verizon is structuring its bond, its prospectus, in order to raise the capital, and what the company actually has done after the raising of the capital arrangement of the debt. So this will show us if really the company walk the talk, or they just simply arrange the debt, raise the capital, and they use the funds for different purposes, or for purposes that in any case they will use it. So we will discuss about materiality, which is a very critical component the journey. So for all these 3 real-life case studies, we will have Professor Atzgobal with us. It will not be the pre-recorded video that you will see in every module. It will be live. We will have Professor Atzgobal with us, and we will get into a Q&A session that we will discuss the real business, the real case studies. Okay, and of course, in every module you will have a small case study and several other exercises that we will do live on the office hours, and the final project that you will submit. So that's all as far as the course.
Yeah, let's dive into the program experience. So I think firstly, thank you, Panos, for being here to talk more about the program and that storyline behind the curriculum and what folks are going to be doing from week to week. It's super helpful to have that understanding as you think about all the ways in which this program is going to help you to drive impact within your organization. So thank you for being here. Could you tell us a little bit more, Panos? Maybe we'll start with, I'm going to go through a few key components of the learning experience. Sure. You are a program leader in the course. Could you tell us a little bit about some of the interactions that you have with learners throughout their time in the program? So what kinds of things are you doing with learners during their time?
Yes, sure. How the program is really structured with a way which is very interactive. First of all, there are several discussion boards that all the participants, they can interact between them. And also myself, I participate and reply any questions that may be there. On top of that, we do have every week, for every module, we have 1 hour that we do the office hours, that we discuss the case that they have. First of all, the students, they have 1 required case every week that they have to submit. So in this office hour, we discuss what we've learned the previous week, and we'll discuss also if there are any questions about the case study. Also, we have to say that there are pre-recorded videos with Professor Asgobal who explains everything. Okay, and based on this information, the students they do the required activities, which is the one small business case that they have every week, plus some other business cases that they can do if they want voluntarily. What is very interesting and very interactive it is that even within the office hours, we have small cases that we discuss for 5-10 minutes. This makes the whole program even more interactive and I believe more interesting. So this is the way actually that it works. And of course, we have constant communication through the Canvas inbox. And as I said earlier, with the discussion board with the students.
Absolutely. And these are the ways in which this program is specialized and individualized for you as a learner. As a learner in this program, it's a reciprocal learning environment, which means you're bringing in your knowledge, your skills, your industry expertise, your background, your professional role, your geographical constraints or considerations, all of that you're bringing into the program, and together with your cohort are developing a reciprocal learning environment in which you're learning together with and from one another. So very much you're the driver of your own learning experience as you engage with the course material, but there is a lot of rich opportunity for you to interact and learn together from a global cohort of peers who are all invested in the same topic. So we really believe that's going to enhance your overall learning, allow you to apply your learning, test it out here in the program, and bring those learnings into your organization, into your professional role with you, all while gaining a broadened scope of understanding as you see themes and concepts coming to life for you, but your peers as well in their industries, in their backgrounds. So you get that deep dive knowledge, you're setting goals for yourself, you know what you're working towards from week to week, and you have your peers you're learning from, and you also have Panos and other program leaders who are here in the program supporting your day-to-day experience. And just to sum up what he's already described here, program leaders give you individualized feedback on your learning. They're on the discussion boards with you and your peers, helping to push your thinking and drive engagement. They're communicating frequently by email and hosting these office hours, a chance for you to engage in these topics, discuss case studies. Such an important part of learning in a case study is the discussion component. And so coming into these office hours and really having a chance to draw out these themes and map them onto your professional challenges, your industry challenges, is going to be a key area of your learning. So all of that's described here in the program, a lot of opportunity for you to engage, but also at the same time, if you think of the second part of your learning experience, the first part being a lot of opportunity to build your professional network and learn across a variety of different teaching team and peer cohorts. The second part is this program is convenient. It's built and designed to work around your schedule as a full-time working professional. So you can access the course material on demand. Those video lectures, you can watch them at your own pace at a schedule that works for you. These are bite-sized 5 to 7 minute clips that really help you gain access to those core concepts. And then you can step away from those videos, roll up your sleeves, and fully immerse yourself in the content, much of which is asynchronous. So you're doing it together with your peers within a 7-day time frame, but the actual activities that you're performing within that time, you're able to do that around a schedule that works for you. So you can look at your schedule, you can design those windows of availability where you can commit your time to this program while still keeping in cadence with your global cohort. So we've been able to blend synchronous and asynchronous components in just the right way to ensure a high level of convenience together with a high level of synchronous learning and engagement with your peers. So that's what you can expect here. All of this housed together by a 24/7 support team. Of course, not only do you have access to the program for those intensive 6 weeks, but you have access for an entire calendar year. So as you continue to work on these core concepts and themes and bring them to life, you're able to touch back into the program, continue communicating with your peers, and having access to all of these resources. So a big opportunity for you to broaden your professional network, gain some tools, upskill, continue your lifelong learning journey, all while working towards a credential. This is a formal credential that really helps to showcase your learning and formalize your training here. So for those of you looking to springboard into career advancement opportunities, certainly having a digital and formal credential from Columbia Business School Executive Education is going to go a long way in helping you to reach those goals. So that's another asset here to the course, all of your learning, all of your relationships, all of those frameworks and tools that you'll bring out of the program, and a chance to certify all of it with a formal credential. And this is our last and final slide. What are your next steps? If you're interested in joining, or if you have any questions at all related to the course logistics, course policy, evaluation, assignments, the registration and enrollment process, you might have questions related to flexible and transparent payment options, special group enrollment pricing, our robust referral system. These are all areas that you might be thinking about right now as you consider joining this program. So we invite you as a next step to get connected with a program advisor. They're going to be a core resource for you as you seek to begin this program. Once you begin the program, you're going to have a lot of activity, a lot of relationship and support, but we want to make sure that begins here right now today, after today's viewing, with getting connected with an advisor who really can talk through with you. You can schedule a 30-minute phone call. Just go right on over to the course website where you can select a time that works for you, and you can talk through some of these things that you're thinking about as you seek to begin the program and get your application materials together. So they are those experts and your next best resource for getting your questions answered. So if you haven't done so already, pick up that link out of the chat box. You'll see it there on your screen as well. That's going to take you over to the course website where you can get connected with an advisor, schedule a 30-minute call. You can also download the full course brochure. That's everything we've described here today and more. It's a comprehensive brochure, beautifully designed. So go ahead and download that. It's going to give you everything you need to know about this course. You can get connected with an advisor if you like. And then, of course, you can also begin that application process right there from the website. So if you haven't done so already, go check it out. Otherwise, let's go ahead and open up the floor today to address any final lingering questions, concerns. Panos, you've worked with a lot of students now in several cohorts. How would you say this program is really designed to be geographically and industry agnostic?
I will tell you, and actually I want to pinpoint three things regarding this. First of all, I would like to share with you that the cohort is really global. We have people from Canada, where I'm currently based, from the States, from South America, up to people in Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, from Africa, from Europe, from everywhere, from Southeast Asia and from Asia. It's truly global. And the second thing that I would like to share with you, it is the fact that the cohort it comprises of different people from different backgrounds, knowledge background, and also different professional experience. So we have people, as we saw here, from oil and gas, and we also have people from non-for-profit organizations. We have people working for renewable energy sectors, from retail, from healthcare, from education. So, and on the discussion, you can see the different perspective that each one of them has, and this is very helpful to understand. And third, I can assure you that there are students that have been inspired by this program and have created their own businesses that are related to ESG and ESG investments, and this is fabulous. And I hope if you join us, you will have this opportunity too.
Panos, that's perfect. Thank you for describing that, and certainly your experience working across these various areas is so appreciated here. One question, logistical here, about how do we manage different time zones in this global cohort? Are those office hours scheduled at convenient times? Panos, what would you say to that?
Yes, indeed, London, you will not have a problem because we normally run the program 9 a.m. EST, which for you should be, you are 5 hours ahead. So it's be 2 p.m. if I'm not mistaken in London. So you will not have a problem. But in any case, you'll have the chance, because the office hours are recorded, you will have the chance to sit after your real office hours where you're working, if you cannot join us, let's say, at that time.
Yeah, and I know from a delivery standpoint, we do offer office hours, 1 a.m., 1 p.m. option throughout the program. You do have an opportunity to at least attend one, if not the other. And as Panos mentioned, all of our live sessions, anything synchronous we do, from live webinars with faculty to office hours, we record everything, including this webinar here, so that you can have a simulated live experience. You can come back in and see everything you may have missed and get up to speed. So again, a high level of interactive opportunity opportunities for you in the program, a lot of convenience. We've thought about the global perspectives, we've thought about time zones, and we've incorporated all of that into the delivery of this program to ensure you have access to those core elements. But if you have to miss those learning sessions, you can make up for lost time at any point after the session right there in the platform. So thank you again for pulling that out in the questions, and Panos as well for being here to tell us more about the program. I'm going to go ahead and put us side by side here, Panos, just so I can thank you personally for being here. It's been a great honor learning from you on the session and working with you to tell our audience more about what we're going to be doing in this upcoming program. Any final words of wisdom or words of advice that you'd like to share out to participants who are considering joining us here shortly?
What I have to say is that ESG as a concept is something that it is constantly changes and it is transformed. So what you will learn in this course, it is you will get initially the foundations, and then you will see and you will be involved in discussions that will allow you to better understand how you can use these frameworks. And it puts you in the driver's seat, so you will be able, when you are managing capital and you have to invest in companies, you will learn from this course what are the ways that you can handle difficult situations, or you will learn how you will pick and choose the proper stocks, the proper companies, and you will be able to identify if really the companies walk the talk. There is a lot of noise around ESG these days, and this course will give you all the toolkit, all the necessary toolkit in order to be able to identify if you're really talking with a company that will apply the rules and it will walk the talk, or they just take advantage of the situation because ESG is a trendy buzzword that everyone uses, and they will say they will do things that they will never do. So you will be able to identify that.
What a valuable component to your learning to add to your toolkit here. Thank you again, Panos, for being here to tell us all about this program. Certainly, we know the skills of today have a half-life of about 5 years, technical skills more like 2 years. So as you think about your overall lifelong learning journey, continuing to upskill, continuing to stay relevant with programs like this is going to help advance you in your career, in your life, and help you to leave a mark on the world and change society for the better. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your interest in this program. Thank you for being lifelong learners. It's been an honor learning shoulder with each and every one of you. We hope to see you back in this program or one of our upcoming programs here at Columbia Business School Executive Education. Thanks again to Panos and all of you from around the globe. To everyone here with us today, we wish you all a happy good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. We hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.